Welcome everyone, we are Tabletop Devils. I'm Paul.
I'm Adam.
And this is our second battle report. We hope you enjoy it. It's Thousand Suns versus the Grey Knights. It's a 2,000 point battle. Please subscribe and hit the notifications button. We are going to be rolling these out every couple of weeks. So yeah, we hope you enjoy it.
Yes, it's going to be a good battle. The heroic Grey Knights against the Thousand Suns. So let's get to it, get the lists.
Let's go.
Okay, so back with the Grey Knight army list. And this time the prognosticators have spoken. Magnus is re-entering real space and the Sons of Titan are coming to send him back. So today I'm running the Grey Knights and I've got a single battalion. So that leaves me with 12 command points. I am spending one on the Armoury of Titan. So that's an extra relic on the Apothecary, we'll come to that when it's time. I've got, leading the force today, a Grandmaster in Nemesis Dread Knight armour. He is equipped with the heavy Psy Cannon, I've got to get them right because they go wrong every time, and the Gatling Silencer. He's also got the Nemesis Greatsword. He's carrying the Santic Shard, so not quite a rival to Magnus in the Psychic phase, but we'll give it a good go. And he is accompanied by another Grandmaster in Nemesis Dread Knight armour. Same loadout, just not got the relic. For our troops today, we've got 3 units of Terminators, and one of them is an 8 strong squad with warding staves, and 2 5-man squads with Nemesis Force Swords. Who doesn't love a objective secure Terminator? Hopefully they'll do some work today. The least choices I'm running, I've got the Apothecary. He has got a warding stave which is upgraded to the Staff of Supremacy. So any doubles you roll within range of him are Perils of the War. So I'll try and do some. I use that, this is not just good Thousand Suns, I take it all the time on one of my characters because I've got lots of warding staves. It just never gets used. So now it should. I've also got a Venerable Dreadnought with twin las cannons and a missile launcher. All my psychic powers will be noted in the list, but without saying, the Dreadnought's got Astral Aim, just so it can hopefully shoot you anywhere you are on the board.
Yep.
And it adds some badly needed firepower to a list that lacks a lot of firepower. And last but not least, I have 3 Nemesis Dread Knights, all equipped with the heavy Incinerator and heavy Psy Cannons. All my Dread Knights have teleporters, so we can teleport once per game as a deep strike, and it comes to 1,964 points, which is quite a bit short. I could have added servitors in to make up the last few points, but they don't feel at home in this elite Magnus killing list. I'm not going to bring along some servitors as bait. The heroic Sons of Titan are out, and let's see what they're going to be facing.
So, Thousand Suns are here. They've arrived on this Imperial world after Magnus was hurled through the Webway portal by the Grey Knights. This planet's been shattered and they're here to destroy the population, but the Grey Knights have shown up. So
You're here to stop your ritual.
yeah, let's see what happens. So today I have 1,995 points of Thousand Suns. I could have made it 2,000 points, but I had to keep one Rubric Marine unpainted because people are asking for a painting guide. So I'll do that after the report in a couple of weeks. So moving on to the list, today I have taken a Supreme Command Detachment, which is Magnus himself. He will be the Warlord, so the CP will be refunded for the other detachment. I'm not going to go through any psychic powers, they'll be in the list because I think I have at least 12 psychic powers.
You're not going to get to cast them anyway.
Possibly, so we'll go through them. Well, we're not going to go through them, just read them in the list. We're not going to go through them. So right, on to the other detachment, which is a battalion. And in this detachment we have Ahriman on a disc of Tzeentch. I have spent 1 CP on the Magister stratagem, so he will be getting his Warlord trait, which is otherworldly Prescience, so it's +1 to his Infernal save. The other HQ is a Demon Prince of Tzeentch. He will be taking the Sorceress Arcana Dark Matter Crystal. and he has 2 sets of Malefic talons instead of using the axe. He also has wings to increase his move. Onto the troops, we have 3 units of Rubric Marines. The first unit is an 8 strong unit with the Sorcerer. They all have the icon of flame. The 8 strong unit have the bolt gun option. The second unit has 9 Rubric Marines. Again, they have the Infernal bolt gun option. And the last unit is 9 Rubric Marines plus the Sorcerer, and they all have Warp Flamers. And the aspiring Sorcerer has the Warp Flame pistol. Moving on to the heavies, we have 2 Forge Fiends, and they are both equipped with 2 Hades Alt cannons and the Ectoplasma cannon instead of the Demonic Jaws. Onto the flyer, we have a Helldrake, which is also equipped with a Hades Alt cannon, and a dedicated transport is the final unit choice, which is Chaos Rhino with 2 combi bolters and a Havoc launcher. And at the start of the game, the Rubric Flamers will be starting inside the Rhino.
Yes.
That is the list.
Yes.
We'll go on to the secondaries.
Yes. What secondaries have you picked today? I'll keep with you.
I have picked Engaging on Fronts, I've picked Bring It Down, and I've taken the mission specific one, which is, what's it called?
Priority objectives.
Priority Objectives, yes.
And he's copying me.
Yes, we've both got the same secondary objectives, so it should be quite easy to follow.
So it fits nicely with the theme. We're fighting over the objectives to shut down this ritual. It's going to be a very interesting game. I cannot win the firefight. We can accept that at the moment. I cannot win the shooting game. So you would be hard pushed to win the combat game, I think.
Yes.
So let's see how this goes.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to this.
Let's do it.
Right.
On to the game.
Today we are playing a Grand Tournament Strike Force mission. It's called Priority Target. It's mission 33. There will be 5 objectives on the table. The primary objective is to control 1, control 2 or control more of the objective markers for 5 points each. After we had declared our reserves and what units were inside vehicles, 3 objective markers were moved 6 inches horizontally as per the Priority Target mission rules.
Hello and welcome back to this burning Imperial world after the Thousand Suns command and movement phase. And just going to pass you back to Paul and we'll talk about what happened after we started the setup.
Yep, so before the game started, because we're playing Priority Target, we had to choose a couple of objectives to move around, and you'll see that in the book. Adam decided to move the objective that was in my deployment zone out slightly. I've chose to move this objective here back behind the building, and because I'm the attacker, I got to move a second objective, and I chose to move this one closer to the centre of the table, if you like. So that was it.
And at the start of turn 1, the Grey Knights went into the Tide of Shadow.
Yes.
So we've swarmed forward with this slow army.
Well,
and we're trying to get some board control. So let's see what you're up to. What's your plan, Paul?
well, let's say what the terrain is first, just so everyone at home knows.
All right, yes.
So every building that's over 5 inches, so this centre one and this room over here, will be line of sight blocking in addition to being ruins. This is going to be line of sight blocking.
Yes.
All of the rest of the containers will be classed as containers. All of the pipeline will be the defence line. And what else have we got? The crater over there obviously will be classed as a crater with light cover and stuff.
Yes.
I think that's pretty much it.
Yep.
So, summarising the movement phase for Thousand Suns, I wasn't really sure what to do. We obviously got a command point back in the command phase, so we're up to 12 command points. Yeah, I could have got an alpha strike off the Magnus or the Demon Prince, but it seemed like it'd be suicide. So I've kept the Rubric Marines in the back to try and close off the teleports that are about to happen.
Yep.
Magnus has stayed back so he doesn't, doesn't die in first turn. The Rhino with a unit of rubrics inside has pushed forward to sort of hold that objective.
Yep.
And they have the Flamers inside, which is good. And both the Forge Fiends have moved forward so they can get shots off in the first turn. As has the Helldrake.
Yes.
Try and keep them alive after one turn.
What we should just clarify is this home objective is the one that Paul picked as his priority objective.
Yep.
And the one over here is the one the Grey Knights have picked as their priority objective. So they're the two that count for the secondary objectives.
Yes, which we've both taken. So,
yeah, so on to the psychic phase.
On to the psychic phase.
Yeah, this shouldn't take long. Okay, so back with the first psychic power, and we're starting with the Demon Prince.
Yep, so he is going to try Diabolic Strength on himself, which is a work charge of 6. That's double ones.
No, double ones straight away. Tzeentch is fickle.
I think I can reroll ones. Okay, remember you can.
Okay, we're just back. Paul was checking a rule there, so he's went for a reroll after that double one.
Gonna have to. It's still a fail.
Oh, it's still a fail.
It's still a fail, so that can go off.
Power of the Grey Knights deny you.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Next psychic power, again the demon is casting it on himself. It's Flickering Flames and it has a work charge of 5.
Okay.
This time it's a pass.
You managed to keep getting a dice behind there. Yep. Well, I've only got, he's the only thing in range of my denies, so I may as well try it. And I get +1 to my denies. Oh, that's a big 6. That's a fail.
Excellent. So he has +1 to wind.
Yes.
So next, this rubric squad is going to cast Glamour of Tzeentch onto Magnus, and it's a work charge value of 7, and that is a pass. Okay.
That might change my shooting priorities. Okay, and next is Ahriman to cast.
Yep. So Ahriman is going to cast Prescience on the Force Fiend in front of him.
Okay.
It is a work charge of 7, and that is a pass.
Oh, big rolls.
Anything else? Well, because I'm so far back, all the damagey, smite and death hex and all these powers can't be used. So on to the next one.
Okay, and time for Magnus to cast.
Yep. So he is going to cast Weaver of Fates on himself to give him a +1 to his invulnerable save.
Okay.
Which is a work charge of 6. And that is a pass.
Pass the 6.
And that's it, because you're nothing's in range for smites and stuff. I'm not going to work. I'm not going to work time across the board and die. So moving on to the shooting phase.
Okay. Okay, so we're back after that psychic phase and into the Thousand Suns shooting phase. Where are you starting then, Paul?
We're going to start with this Force Fiend.
Right.
He's going to put all of his shots in here.
Okay.
So that's his 2 heady autocannons. Unfortunately, his other gun, the ectoplasmic cannon, is out of range. So it'll be 8 shots. And I'm going to play Demon Forge stratagem for 1 CP.
So I can
reroll all hits and all wounds.
All hits and wounds. Okay.
So I'm hitting on Forge, reroll everything, which is just as well. It's only 3 hits. That didn't help.
Didn't convert at all.
Didn't help. So
strength 8, toughness 6.
Okay, so 3s to wound, but rerolling everything, which is good.
3 wounds. That's -1, you're saying?
Yep, -1.
I count as being in cover, so I'm on a 1+ save at the moment. So 2+ saves. Yep. 3 of them. Oh, can't focus on the dice. There we go, 3 passes.
Very good.
So, what's next? Okay, and on to the next Forge Fiend. What's your target for this one?
So they're going to shoot these Terminators in the building.
Okay, you're -1 to hit those because they're in cover.
So he's got Prescience, so he's +1 to hit, so that cancels that. So he's hitting on 4s, and Ahriman, I mean, he's rerolling 1s.
Okay.
So 8 shots.
So where are you rolling? Just over here.
And there is a 1.
2, another
2
one.
ones. Okay, so that's
4 hits. Strength 8, toughness 4 Terminators.
So it's 5 hits, but yeah.
Oh, 5 hits, I can't count.
What's your toughness?
4.
Okay, so that many.
5 wounds.
Yeah.
And -1 again. So Terminators and we're in cover, so 1 up save, so 2s. Oh, sorry, I just hit the terrain there. All saved.
Very good.
Okay, and on to the, I think your last bit of shooting will be your...
Yep, that'll be the Helldrake.
Helldrake.
And it'll be into him.
into the same one that the
Yes.
other one shot.
Yes.
Okay,
Just roll here.
just roll here.
He's hitting on 4s, doesn't have any rerolls.
Lost that dice.
2 hits there.
Okay, toughness 6, so 3 to wound again.
3s to wound, that's 2 wounds.
And 2 up saves because our count has been in cover. Ooh, 1 failed.
2 damage.
2 damage. I'll mark that up in a minute. Is that the end of your shooting phase?
It's not, I forgot about the rhino, but we'll come back to him in a minute.
Alright. Okay, and we're back with the rhino shooting now.
Yep, the rhino is going to shoot through the window into these terminators.
Because I feel she'll set up inside the building.
Yep, so there are 2 combi bolters first, so that's...
Okay, you rolling over here.
Yep, that's 4 shots. And only 1 hit. And what's your
Toughness 4.
Okay, so I think
Oh,
that's
that's
1
one
wound.
so that'll be a 2+ save.
Yep,
Oh, and my dice are running away as well. There's
that's
a
a
6.
6. And he's got a Havoc launcher
Oh, right.
for D6 shots, 4 shots. And on 3s, rerolling 1s. So that's 3 hits. Strength 5, so I think it's 3s. That's 1 wound.
Take your demon weapons away. A minus on that?
No.
So, oh, just my dice roll, just made the 2 up save.
Excellent.
Okay, and I think that'll be us.
That's
on
the shooting done.
Shooting done. Okay, Paul, so that's your shooting phase done.
Yep.
How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, tried to backline it a wee bit and bring you towards me.
He's swaying.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. I played quite defensive. I am on 1, 2, 3 objectives.
Yes.
I'm on the primary target.
So you're
I
not
get 3
holding the
points.
middle as well? Maybe 4
Not quite.
objectives?
Don't think so, not quite.
Just round there.
I did get engaged on all fronts
Knowledge.
because of the rhino.
Yes.
2 points for that, 3 points for the primary objective number 6. I'm holding at the moment, so 5 points for the turn. I didn't do a lot of damage. Let's see what the next turn brings.
Time for the Titans to come to the table.
So we are back, and it is turn 1 for the Grey Knights. End of the command and the movement phase.
Yes, got my 1 command point back at the start of turn. And there wasn't that much basic movement. It was just the 1 squad of Grey Knights here came out the building. Hopefully they're going to push up. And the 5 Nemesis Dread Knights all initiated their teleport jumps. You had shot it out very well, so I couldn't really get into too many nice positions, but
Excellent.
if I can push down the centre of the board, it should put the pressure on you, or at least give you a lot of targets to smite in your turn.
Yep.
So that's it, and it's on to the psychic phase.
So back in the psychic phase, and the Nemesis Dread Knight is going to cast Smite.
Yes. What we did forget to mention, at the start of turn I did put Heed the Prognosticars onto my Warlord for the +1 invulnerable saves.
Okay.
That simply. So we're going to do a Smite from this Grey Knight onto
This
the
Demon
Demon
Prince.
Prince, because I can't see him
Just.
despite him being behind the cover. So that is a 4. So that will be a fail. We will use a command point at this point.
Yeah, just as bad as my psychic phase.
So down to 9. Yeah. And we come up with, that's an 8 + 1's for 9 for the cast.
Okay. I will use Ahriman to try and deny it.
Okay.
And he's +1, so hopefully. Ooh. I don't think he gets to reroll once, but let's just check. And I'll come back. So he only gets to reroll once for psychic tests, which this is not. So I'm going to let that go and not reroll.
So that would be 3 mortal wounds onto your Demon Prince.
Okay, we'll mark that up and come back. Right, what's next?
We're going to go on to the Grandmaster Warlord now. After he successfully cast, I did use the stratagem Empiric Surge, so I get +1 to cast for these 2 units as well now. So we're going to start off with this. He's going to put Armoured Resilience onto himself.
Okay.
So that'll be the -1 to wound.
Okay.
He does have the Santic Shard, and he's got an inherent +2, so that's 5, but that fails to cast.
Good.
And his smite is out of line of sight of everything, so that's him finished.
Next unit. So this Nemesis Dreadnought is now casting Smite.
Smite, and it'll hit the Rhino if it goes off. And this is the second Smite, so this will be a 6+. And there's a 7 with the +1.
7. I don't know if I can deny that. Is there anyone?
Certainly got the Demon Prince in
Demon
range.
Prince,
I'll
okay.
just measure up. Is there anybody else in case you want to change? Andrew.
I deny it anyway.
Yes, easily.
Okay, next the Terminators.
They're going to cast a Smite for the third Smite. So that'll be
On the Rhino again.
on the Rhino again. It's a fail.
Excellent.
So move on to the next squad.
Okay. Okay, so the next Nemesis Dreadnought.
He's going to try another Smite, so we're on an 8+ to cast now.
Okay.
That'll be against the Force Fiend. And there's 7.
A fail.
Oh no, he gets +1.
Oh, it's a pass.
Still gets the +1.
It's a pass, okay. Do I have anyone deny?
Because it's off this boy here. You do, you'll have even Magnus, I think, in deny of that.
Magnuson? We'll roll and then check it.
Yeah, he's in.
Okay, I'll just roll down here.
Oh, easy.
It's +2, so yeah, it's definitely denied. So the last Nemesis Dreadnought, is it?
He's going to try and Smite as well, yes.
On a 9, is it?
Yes, 9, I'll roll it here.
Okay.
No, he's not got the +1, so it's only an 8.
Excellent.
Well,
Is that the psychic phase complete?
no.
Okay.
So more to do back here.
Okay, right at the back lines here for the Grey Knights. Who's casting?
I'll go with the Dreadnought first for Astral Aim.
Okay.
So it's a 5+.
Okay.
There's an 8.
Okay, I can't deny that.
So, and then we'll move straight on to the Terminator squad with the warding staves.
Yeah.
Sanctuary on themselves, they need a 6. There's a 9.
Can't deny that.
So they're +1 invulnerables. And the squad of Terminators here are within 12 inches, so they're going to Gate of Infinity
Okay.
that Sanctuary squad on a 10.
That's a pass.
So I'll just move them up.
So these Grey Knight Terminators have just used Gate of Infinity and now they have warped up the board. And they have stayed 9 inches away from the Force Fiend and this Demon Prince. And that's it for the psychic phase. Let's move on to the shooting phase. So shooting phase for the Grey Knights, and the Nemesis Dreadnought is shooting.
The Grand Master, not the Warlord,
Alright.
he's going to shoot the Rhino.
Okay.
So he's got a heavy side cannon, which is heavy 6. So he'll be hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because he is a Grand Master.
Okay.
And we've managed to get a couple of 1s already.
Yep.
And they're all hits. So they're strength 7,
Okay.
toughness 7 for the Rhino, so 4 to wound. Oh, there's 4 wounds for you. Oh, -1.
Okay, so 4 4-ups.
2
go
damage
through.
each.
Okay, so 4 damage, and I'll mark that up. So staying with the Grand Master, still shooting the Rhino.
Yep, the Gatling Silencer. So hit on 2s again. Oh dear. Okay, we're continuing the habit of rolling 1s. We get to reroll also.
Pretty good.
So they're all hits, but it's only strength 4.
Okay.
So that will be 5s to wound.
5s to wound.
Let's see if we can get a few. And there's 4. And there's no modifier on that one.
Okay. So 4 3-up saves. Fail 1.
Gets through, it's D3 damage.
Okay.
Oh, rolled away 1.
There's a 1 damage, okay. Next it's the Grey Knight Terminators.
They're just going to shoot the Rhino as well because they've got no other target just now.
Okay.
So 4 shots each for the rapid fire. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s for the Grand Master. That's a cocked dice because we play the rule if it's not flat. Let's take out the misses.
Where's she gone?
Sorry?
Where are you taking her?
Ah, very good, Paul. Very good, very good. She's gone nowhere. And 5s to wound.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds. No modifier.
Okay. 5 3-ups.
Get those out of your way.
Just roll over here.
Ooh.
Okay. 4 go through. What's the damage?
1.
Okay, I'll just mark that up. So the Grey Knight Terminators back in this building are going to be shooting at the Rhino with 1 wound remaining.
So 20 shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because they are in range of a Grand Master still. So we've just got a lot of 1s again.
Okay.
22s as well. Yeah, must be hitting all those crates. Oops. So 5s to wound again.
How many hits was that? Lots.
That was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 hits.
Lots.
Lots.
Wounding on.
5s.
Oh,
So there's 6 wounds.
oh dear. Okay. Minus.
Nothing.
Okay, so it's 6 3s or the Rhino's dead.
He is dead.
Not close.
So does he explode? He does not. Okay, let me get the units out and we'll come back. Okay, so there was 10 guys inside there, 9 rubrics for the flamers and the sorcerer, and 2 die. So I'll resolve that and get them out of the transport. So Grandmaster is going to shoot the Forge Fiend.
From that table, yep. So heavy side cannon first.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. And 1 reroll.
Okay.
And strength 7, toughness 7 for a Forge Fiend.
Yep.
So 4s to win. Got that everywhere. That's 5 wounds at -1.
Nice. So it'll be a 4-up.
Yes. Oh,
Fail 1.
2 damage.
Damage? Okay, I'll just take that and work up. So Grandmaster is going to shoot the Forge Fiend.
From that table, yep. So heavy side cannon first.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. And 1 reroll.
Okay.
And strength 7, toughness 7 for a Forge Fiend.
Yep.
So 4s to win. Got that everywhere. That's 5 wounds at -1.
Nice. So it'll be a 4-up.
Yes. Oh,
Fail 1.
2 damage.
Damage? Okay, I'll just take that and work up. The Dread Knight is going to shoot the Demon Prince.
Yeah, I've managed to move him so he can get the line of sight in there. So the heavy side cannon first, 6 shots.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s for the Grandmaster. Oh dear.
Just as well.
Yes. 3 hits.
Okay.
Strength 7.
Okay, toughness is 7, I think.
6, I think. But even there, it's 2 wounds at -1.
Okay. Okay, so it'll be 2 4-ups.
That's 2 damage.
Okay.
And then I've got the heavy incinerator as well for d6 shots. Oh, so that's 6 hits.
Okay.
Strength 6. I believe your toughness 6.
Yep.
Just double. So 4s to wound. Oh, only 2 wounds.
Okay, let me just check the toughness and I'll come back. So here's toughness 6, 2 saves, -1. That's both saves.
Both saved.
Okay, on the other side of the building, the Nemesis Dread Knight is going to shoot the Forge Fiend.
It's heavy side cannon first. 6 shots hit on 3s. 4 hits.
Nice.
Strength 7, so 4s to wound. There's 2 wounds at -1.
Okay, so 4-up save. Fail 1.
2 damage.
Okay.
And d6 from the heavy incinerator. 3. Hide behind the back
Never
there.
mind the bone.
So 3 hits. Meaning 5s to wound. 2 wounds at -1.
Okay, 4-up again.
4 damage.
Oh.
So 6, and we'll just move straight to the next one because it's the same again.
Okay, the next Nemesis Dread Knight.
And 3's to hit. So 4 hits, 4's to wound. 2 wounds at -1.
Okay, 4-up.
Oh,
Made them both.
and d6 from the incinerator. 3. 5's to wound. 1 wound, -1.
Okay, 4-up. Make it again.
Oh dear.
Right, I'll mark that up. Okay, so the Grey Knight Terminators, you can barely see them, they're inside this ruin, this building.
Behind it, yeah.
They're going to be shooting the Helldrake.
Yeah, because some are behind the building, I can't get everybody seeing the better target, so they can all see the Helldrake though, so we'll just shoot him.
Okay.
So, here we go, 8 Terminators, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, because they are next to a Grandmaster. And take out the 2s.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Okay, so that was 29 hits.
5's to wound. Nope, it's not rolled. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds, no modifier.
Okay. Okay, so that'll be a 3-up, I think. I failed 1, 2, 3 of them.
I'll take that.
Damage?
Just 1 damage each.
Okay. So, right at the back, behind line of sight blocking terrain, the Venerable Dreadnought is going to use his
Astral aim.
Astral Lame power
Astral lame?
and shoot all the way through to. Who you shoot him?
The Forge Fiend.
The Wounded Forge Fiend.
Yes.
Okay.
Both wounded.
Well, yeah, okay. Okay, go for it.
So, twin last cannon first. Hitting on 2s. 2 hits.
Yep.
With 3s to wound.
Okay.
Strength 9. Oh, there we go.
Yes. See, 1,000
Time
suns.
for a command point.
They're just playing on your mind.
Oh, down to 7 command points. And the missile launcher. Hey, there we go, as usual. Okay, shoot phase over, had enough.
Brilliant. Okay, back into the charge phase for the Grey Knights, and the Nemesis Dreadnought, the Wounded Dreadnought.
Dread Knight.
Is going to charge the Forge Fiend.
Yes, going over the pipes. So it's going to be an 11-inch charge.
And I will Overwatch.
Oh!
Okay, so let's see what happens. He's hitting on 6s with
Oh dear.
the Hades autocannon, that's none.
You're
And he's got D3
spit at me.
shots. And he's got 1 shot with his ectoplasmic cannon, and that's a 0.
That's what you get, you Chaos Worshipping Scum.
Very good. Does he make the charge?
Oh!
Almost.
Oh well, I'll try to just go
Almost.
straight to the next one.
Okay. So you're going with the next Nemesis Dread Knight into the
he's
same
going through.
unit.
So he doesn't have to cross the pipes. Oh, he's failed.
That is a fail.
I will spend a command point on that
He's going to try again.
at this point.
It will be a fail. Come on.
Oh!
Oh,
Big 11, so we'll just move him straight in there.
brilliant. Okay, so he's in. So, Nemesis Dread Knight.
Grandmaster.
Oh.
And he is in range of the Warlord with first to the fray, so he will get a reroll on this. But it is a long charge.
Yes.
We can't find any rules anywhere that say your warp flamers are got the extended range now. If anybody can correct us on that, feel free to comment in the comment section and correct us.
Yeah, so we think it's still 8 inches.
Yeah, so we'll go for the charge.
Which is why we've not Overwatched.
That's a fail. And we'll go with a reroll for first to the fray. That's still a fail.
Yay, they live.
So into the middle of the table, we're going for your Demon Prince.
Okay.
So this one here, going first.
Yep.
So you'll get a reroll for the first to the fray as well. That's a 5, so that's a fail.
Yep.
I don't actually know what I need, but we'll measure if it looks good.
No, that's still a fail.
And the Grandmaster himself's going
Okay.
into the fray. Oh, yes.
Possibly yes.
Just get my tape. Yeah, easily.
Okay, so he's into the Demon Prince.
Oh dear.
Is that all your charges?
That's all my charges.
Okay.
Oh no, I've got one more, sorry.
Alright.
I'm lying. Gonna try the Grey Knights. Terminator's in the building here.
Okay.
It's a long charge now because he's in the way, but I'll see what I roll.
Through the building,
Try
yeah.
and come at the forge.
Needs to be high.
No.
That's not going to do it. So, come back in the fight phase. Okay, fight phase for the Grey Knights. And who's starting first?
The Grandmaster Warlord is going to fight your Demon Prince.
Okay.
So he's got 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s for himself.
Okay.
There's one miss.
Okay. Hey, there's some luck.
Yes. I believe, just let me double check, I think he's strength 10. Yes, so strength 10.
When you're on 3s.
These 3s, re-rolling 1s for Demon Bane.
Oh,
Oh, 4 wounds.
nice.
Onto your invulnerable save.
Okay, 4 up. I fail 2. I might, depending on.
D6 damage each.
I'll try and keep him alive. So it's a 4 up I need. So it's 1d6. He's dead anyway. Okay,
Right,
so who's next?
it's now going to be the Nemesis Dread Knight against your Forge Fiend.
Okay,
So he's got 5 attacks, hitting on 3s with no rerolls.
okay.
There's 4 hits. His strength 12, but that'll be 3s to wound against your toughness 7.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s. Oh, there's 4 wounds at -3.
Okay, so on his demon save. He's dead, I think.
3 get through. It's D3 each, so
Alright,
not
okay.
guaranteed. Oh, just
He's
6
dead.
damage. Does he blow up?
Does he blow? He does not. Okay, let's get him off the table.
That's us back after Thousand Suns turn 2. I forgot to update my points at the end of my turn, and I scored 5 points for Bring It Down, 2 for the Rhino, 2 for the Forge Fiend, and 1 for a Demon Prince. I also got 3 points for holding my priority objective over there, and this unit of Terminators gave me Engage on all fronts. So I got a total of 10 points at the end of my turn.
Cool.
And Paul seems to have pushed up hard here. Hard push into the Thousand Suns heretical Grey Knights.
Yep.
And what you got to say, Paul?
Yep, so yeah, I got +1 command point back at the start of my turn. The Grey Knights are controlling most of the board, so we pushed forward a wee bit. I was going to do a warp time advance charge scenario over here to try and take the second priority objective that's in the Grey Knights deployment area, but I decided that would be suicidal and Magnus would probably die.
You remembered that Magnus is a coward.
He'd probably die from various different units. So what we've done is we've pushed everyone up just to try and take our side of the board back. The Force Fiend has stayed on the priority objective number 6, which is the one I selected at the start.
Yes.
The Flamer unit of Rubrics advanced forward after jumping out the Rhino, and they're going to try and flame this Terminator unit to death. Probably not to death, but they're going to try.
Well, I think they might.
The Helldrake that was in the corners moved a very small amount, and he's just going to try and tie up this Nemesis Dread Knight if it doesn't die in the shooting phase. And if it does, he's got this one to charge.
Maybe.
All the other rubrics have just moved forward, and they've all tried to stay within each other's auras.
Right.
So yes.
So after that, it's down to the psychic phase. Let's see what shenanigans you can get up to here. Turn 2 psychic phase for the Thousand Suns.
Yes.
What are we starting with?
We're going to go straight to Magnus.
Okay, here.
We're going to play a stratagem, Kabbalistic Focus. So if he's within 6 of at least 2 others friendly Thousand Sun Psychers, +2 is to his psychic test.
So +4.
So he's currently +2 because of his own benefit.
Okay.
Play 1 CP to give him another +2. So +4.
Are you going to roll that?
I'll roll here.
Okay, I'll come over to you.
It's re-rolling ones.
Okay.
Hey,
that's good.
That's a bad start. Hey,
That's 8.
It's an 8.
I'll try and deny that.
Yes.
I do get +1 because I'm a Grey Knight and I'm superior.
Okay. You
There's a 9.
You do deny.
Magnus fails again.
Brilliant.
Seems to be the story of his life. And so we're back for the second power.
Yep, so he's going to cast Weaver of Fates on himself, which is a work charge of 6.
Okay.
Roll here.
I'm over here.
And it is a 6.
Oof.
Do you want to try and deny it?
And that's the...
+1 to his symbol. Or +1 to
Oh, I'll try and get rid of that just in case. So I'll use the Knights over... They should be within 24.
Yep.
I'll use them because chances are you're going to maybe try and kill them. Oh, that's a fail.
That's a fail.
I'm not going to reroll that. Yep,
Okay.
you can have that.
So Weaver of Fates goes off.
Okay, so we're back for Ahriman casting now.
Yep, he's going to start with Death Hex, and he's going to put on this guy here.
Ooh, right.
Okay, so it's a work charge of 8,
That's a fail.
but it is a fail because he's only +1, I think.
Yeah.
Moving straight on, he'll cast Smite, which I think will target this guy.
Yes. Ooh,
That is a 12.
12. Well, I could roll 12 and get 13.
You could try.
No, I knew. Oh, let's not waste it.
Okay, so D6 takes 5
Takes
mortals.
5 mortals. I'm going to do 2 silver armour.
Okay.
So it's command point away, and on 5 pluses I get to ignore those. So I get to ignore those. So he's taken 3 mortal wounds, and I'm down 1 command. Can you note that on my dice, please?
Yeah.
And I'll mark 3 wounds up on him in a minute.
Staying with
Alright, yep.
Ahriman, he's going to cast Infernal Gaze, and he's going to cast on this guy.
Okay.
For a work charge value of 5, so it goes off on a 10.
Yes. What does that do?
I need to roll 3 dice, and for every 4 plus, it's a mortal wound.
I'll try and dispel it first.
Okay.
Just because I've got the dice, I'll just roll here. And there's 11.
So,
It's dispelled.
okay.
Okay, so we're back to Ahriman now, and cast another spell that we forgot about.
Yep, so I'm going to use a stratagem, the Great Sorcerer. So for 1 command point, Ahriman can cast 1 more power.
Yes.
And he is going to cast Prescience on the Force Fiend.
Alright.
Work charge 7.
Just ran you away from those dice there.
So it goes off
7
on
goes
an
on
8.
8. I will use the far away Dread Knight over there
Okay.
and try and deny you. Nope,
Yay.
6.
So he's rerolling. Sorry,
Plus
+1
1.
to hits.
Sorry for the hand there.
We forgot the Icon of Flames at the start of the psychic phase, so we're just going to do them now. This one's going to target him. Off the table, it does nothing.
He needs a 6.
He's a 6, okay.
But staying with them, they're going to cast a Psychic Power, which is a warp charge of 7. It's called Glamour of Tzeentch. So it's going to give this guy -1 to hit.
Okay.
Needing a 7. That is a 7. That's a 6. So don't get +1.
So yeah, I thought I couldn't count there for a minute. So we're now back with this unit of Thousand Suns.
Yep, the rubrics are going to try and cast Temporal Manipulation on this Forge Fiend and heal him D3 wounds. It's a warp charge of 6.
Oh.
It's a fail.
Oh dear.
Very good.
Our presence is just too powerful for you.
Okay, so going back to that roll, Magnus actually lets this unit reroll 1s in the second phase. And it doesn't matter.
Yay,
Very good.
That was worth the effort of revisiting. Okay. And continuing with the psychic phase, if you've got any suggestions to help Paul actually get any spells off, please comment in the comment section.
Right, so we're going to this unit of rubrics who have Tzeentch's Firestorm warp charge of 7, and they're going to be targeting the unit here.
Okay.
So let's roll here. And it's a fail.
It's a fail.
So we've failed everything.
You're consistent. Hello, Paul. You're very quiet. Oh.
Terrible psychic phase.
Yeah.
On to the shooting phase.
Okay.
Starting with the Helldrake.
He's going to shoot him in the face.
So this
Hopefully.
here is going to try and shoot my brave
Yes.
dead knight.
Hit on force. And that's cold. I can't get it. I'll get another 6.
Okay, I'm just going to friend.
It's a 1.
Now you're hiding up.
So there's 3 hits. I'll be wounding on 3s.
Toughness 6, so 3s, yep.
There's 3 wounds.
Minus
-2.
-2.
No, -1.
-1.
Or -1.
I'm still in the Tide of Shadow,
Okay.
so I count as being in cover.
Yeah.
So 2 up saves.
Yep.
Is that cocked?
Yeah,
If it's not flat, and the rule is if it's not flat, then we can't do it.
Yep, still
Still
2.
saves. Yeah. Okay, so continue with the shooting.
Yep, I'm going to use a stratagem on the Forge Fiend.
Yes.
Demon Forge.
Okay.
So I can reroll all hits. And wound rolls.
And who's he going to be shooting?
Your Warlord.
Magnus has called in the minions to do what he can't do.
So we'll use his Ectoplasmic Cannon first, which is
Okay.
D3 shots.
Magnus is hiding the dice.
2 shots. So it's 2 hits.
Toughness 6, strength 7.
Strength is 7, yep. So it'll be 3s to wound. Rerolling fails. 2 wounds.
Minus.
That is at -3.
So 3 plus because I've still got my Heed the Prognosticars on. 1 gets, oh, that's a 6 there, so 1 gets through.
That's D3 damage for 3.
3, so 3 damage, I'll mark that up.
Okay.
And what's the rest of his shooting?
The rest of the shooting is his 2 Hades Alt Cannons, which is 8 shots. We are hitting on 4s. Need to reroll a couple. Okay, so we got 5 hits.
3's to wound.
3s to wound. Rerolling the fails. So 4 wounds is
Minus
-1.
1. So 2 up saves. So still in Tide of Shadow.
Okay.
Oh,
That's 4 damage.
we'll reroll one of those.
Okay.
Sorry for the loud.
That is the roll for that.
4 damage. So he's taken 7 in total.
Okay.
Now the next unit.
So these Rubric Marines with our Warp Flamers, they did advance, so this guy can't shoot, but the rest of them can.
Yep.
And they're going to unload the flames into these guys.
Okay.
So it's 7d6 shots. We'll
Okay.
see how many shots we get and then we'll come back. So 6, 7, 8, 13, 16, 21, 22.
22. We'll just get those dice and be right back.
So we'll split this into 11. It was 22 hits. So the first 11 wounds.
Ooh.
Pretty nice. So we're wounding on 4s. Strength 4, toughness 4.
7.
That's 7. And the next roll, not as good. 1, 2, 3. So 10.
4.
11.
11.
11.
Okay, I'll just get 11 dice.
11 minus 1.
Minus 2 normally,
Aye, minus, yeah, okay.
but I'm still in Tide of Shadows, so Terminator's got the 3 plus.
Yep.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So, what's that? 2,
dead.
4, 6.
Oh dear.
Very good.
I'm rolling as well as you are. Okay.
Next, we have this rubric unit is going to fire into the Nemesis Dread Knight with their.
Okay. What bolters?
Yes. So 17 shots.
Right.
They're not in range of rerolls, I don't think. But we'll measure that in a minute. Okay, let me just check something.
You're definitely not in range of rerolls. 6 inches. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Nope.
Nope.
So hitting on 3s.
That's almost as good as my saves on my Terminator.
Yes. Very good. And wounded on 5s?
Wounded on 5s, toughness 6, yeah.
Okay. 1 wound.
1 wound. I'll just take that right here. So it'll be -1 effectively, so a 3 up save.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 made.
We'll just do Ahriman's pistol into you next.
Okay. Oh, that's
It is
just
a hit.
that way. It's a hit.
And it is a fail to wound.
Okay. And if at first you don't succeed, try again, Paul.
Yep, so these rubrics are going to shoot into this Nemesis Dread Knight. Same as before, except I will be reeling 1s this time. And there's 1.
Oh, chase the dice.
It's called again. And it's a 2. Okay, so we've got 5 hits, and I'll be wounded on 5s. There's 2 already, and there's just 2.
2. So 2 3 up saves. I'll move in there. A 3
good.
and a 4. Okay, so that's the end of the psychic phase. And let's go look at Mr. Happy.
That was the end of the shooting phase.
Oh, right.
And the psychic phase. We're both terrible.
I failed as well.
So, yeah, on to the charge phase.
Right.
It's gonna be fine now.
Okay, so what's going to happen
We're
in the
gonna
charge
charge
phase?
Okay, so let's do the Helldrake first.
Okay.
In this unit here.
On you go.
Yeah, I mean I can't feel that one. You double 1.
You tried hard.
Double 1, but yeah. Yeah, see if I can get him in. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Magnus is going in.
I'm not going to waste my command points. On you go.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I missed your roll.
It's an 8.
That's an
You
8.
see over the building?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just measure where he can go to. He can go behind you.
So many things I could see.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right.
Take that with you.
Yep. You got any more charges?
Yep.
Ahriman.
is going to charge. Yeah, he's going to charge in here.
Okay.
I need a 6, I think.
Okay.
That's a 6.
Brave. Okay. So we'll be back in a minute. Oh no, he's going to surprise me elsewhere.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so now to start off the fight phase.
Yep, going straight to Magnus.
Oh.
See if we can kill your warlord.
Yeah, I think he's got a good chance.
Epic battle. So he's got +1 attack because he charged.
Yes.
So he's rerolling 1s and hitting on 2s.
And I've played Transhuman Physiology, which we said off camera.
So 7 hits. So I can only wound them on 4s.
Yes.
And there's 1, 2, 3. -4. I might. What's your save?
3+. Still got my Heed the Prognosticers in play.
We need them to die. So let's reroll 1 of them. That fails.
So I need to make 2 of these. I've still got 1 command point left. 1, 2. Oh dear. Takes me down to 2 wounds. Is it worth my last command point? Probably not. So I'll just leave it at that. Okay, back to Forgetful Paul.
Yep, so there was 1 6 in there to hit. We forgot about Death to the False Emperor. So the additional hit.
Grasping at straws.
And the additional hit
Oh.
does not wound.
Oh,
There we go.
Yes.
Brilliant.
On to Ahriman.
On to Ahriman in this combat here. Let's pile him in. And he's got 5 attacks. He's rerolling 1s for himself, so they all hit. And he'll be wounded on 4s.
Strength 6, toughness 6, yeah. Oh.
That is 4, -1.
So 4 3-ups.
Okay.
Should get through. That is 6 damage.
6 damage.
I'll take that.
Okay.
And you're going with the Helldrake?
Yep, we'll go with the Helldrake. Want to just check his stats? We'll come right back.
Okay, and so back with the Helldrake.
Okay, so he's got 5 attacks because he charged. He's hitting on 3s, so yeah, they all hit. And he's wounded on 3s because he's strength 7. That's
3 wounds.
3 through, -1.
-1, so 3 ups again.
Okay, takes
Damage
1.
on that is.
D3.
Got 3 wounds left.
5 or 6 kills him.
Yeah, I'll let you go for it. Let's leave it down to.
Some luck, please.
So I've got 2 wounds left.
Very good.
Okay, so time for the Grey Knights to hit back. It's not going to be much with 2 wounds left. This Dread Knight will attack Ahriman. He's got 3 attacks. Let's see if we can hit. 1 hit. It is about strength 12, so
as bad as he
2's
got.
to wound. And there's a 3. Hiding in between there.
Got a 3 up invulnerable save.
Yeah, so that wasn't very good. And then we'll go over to the Warlord, hitting Magnus. I've got 4 attacks with my wounds left, and the fact I was charged. Hitting on 2s. Oops, sorry. Rerolling the 1s. 4 hits. Strength 10. So it'll be 3s to wound Magnus. Reroll 1. Oh, reroll 1s. Look at that.
Brilliant.
Only 2 wounds through.
Okay. 3 up invulnerable saves.
1 gets
fails.
through. D6 damage.
Have I used a reroll?
No.
I'll use it now then. There we
Yeah,
go.
and that's you down to 1 command point.
Brilliant.
Okay, so that's the end of the fight phase. Okay, so the end of Thousand Suns turn 2, how do you feel?
With everything so far, really. However, we've done some damage.
At the start of the turn I got 5 points for holding the
You were holding that one, yeah?
objective at the start of my turn. I get 3 points for holding it at the end of my turn because it's the priority target for me.
Yes.
I am holding some other secondaries at the moment, primaries. But I did also score engaging on fronts for 2 points. So
Yes.
this turn I got 8 points,
Okay.
Which puts me up to 13. I think it was, is it 13?
Yes, it is, because you had 5. I've got a morale to take for this squad here, because they did lose 3 during that turn. See if the camera likes them, it doesn't seem to like them. And so I'll just roll that there. 5 and an 8, that's a pass.
Okay.
So,
On to your turn 2.
Grey Knights movement, turn 2.
So, turn 2 for the Grey Knights.
Yes.
End of the movement phase and command phase.
Yes, got a command point back. And not really done too much. We've moved the Grey Knight Terminators through the building in the middle here. Moved the Grand Master Dread Knight back towards Magnus, who's trying to abuse my Warlords here. And we've moved the Grey Knights up to try and deal with these 2 Flamers.
Yes.
I've also moved across here, but not much movement really because we're already kind of tied up.
Was that the Nemesis Dread
The
Knights?
Nemesis Dread Knight
at the back?
moved up to hide behind the conduits there.
Yep.
He's protecting his feet.
Okay.
And the Dreadnought has come round from behind the canister there.
Yep.
He is within 3 of the objective just in case we decide to
Alright, leave it, yeah.
do other things. And that is it for the movement phase.
And your guy at the back just staying at the back?
Yeah, I've kind of forgot about him all game so far, so he's just standing looking, thinking, why am I here? They're not killing anybody. There's no gene seed to recover.
They're fluffing everything.
Okay,
Alright.
so on to the psychic phase. Let's start with the psychic phase. We're going to start with the Apothecary, who's finally going to enter the battle and go for warp shaping.
Okay.
And he's going to try and change us to the tide of escalation for the extra smites.
Okay.
Oh, I've rolled the dice all over the table. That was a good roll. So 4 plus 1 is 5, and I just need to actually double check that because I've had a... It's casting a 5, yes, I thought it was.
Okay.
So,
Um,
and I'm out of deny range.
am I?
Oh yes.
Back to sand these guys.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. Oh. No, they're just out.
They're just out. Okay.
Just, oh, see, I forgot about that. Could have cost
Okay.
me.
Fair enough.
So, then we're going to go for Astral Aim. It's called Astral Aim Pull
Yep.
on the Dreadnought.
Okay.
That's kind of lame.
That's great. I like that
Okay,
part.
so that's failed. I'm not going to reroll that.
Excellent.
you know what you're doing next?
Yeah. I'm trying to draw it. To be honest, I'm trying to draw out your denies before we start the smiting.
Alright.
So, I'm going to do Gate of yeah, I'm going to try and get the Dreadnought. That's what I'm going to try and do.
Okay.
7, 8. That's cast.
I'll try and deny it with Magnus.
Okay.
He's denied.
Fortunately, that's the first deny away.
Yes.
I'm going to try with this Grandmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Firstly, I'm going to try and get a command point back.
Okay. Very good. So Perils.
What is going on in this game?
This has been the worst psychic game ever. Just thinking.
So I'm going to have to re-roll that. Use a command point to re-roll it to get a command point back just so I don't take damage.
Yep.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay. Don't fail. 9, 10.
Okay. I'll take your word for that. So you get a CP back that's spent a CP.
Yeah, but I don't take the...
And you don't take Perils, which
Don't
is the
take
main
the Perils,
thing.
which is the main thing. Both our boys need to go to magic school. That's
Yes.
it. Right, he's going to continue with a smite,
Okay.
which will hit Magnus.
Okay.
On an 8.
Okay. Magnus will try and deny it.
Yes.
And he does. Does it well.
We shall move to the next Nemesis. He's going to cast Smite on Magnus as well. So
Okay.
it's the second one, 6+. There's an 8.
Okay. I will try and deny that with Ahriman. Yes.
See where this turn's going.
This is going well for me.
We're going to go with the Terminators now onto Magnus as well.
Okay.
Smite number 3. Casting a 10.
Okay, I'll try and deny that with Magnus. That is +2, so yeah.
That's Magnus finished though.
I think that is Magnus
The
finish.
Grandmaster next.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to kill himself. Casting an 8. Oh, actually he gets +2 because he has the Santic Shard.
Okay.
So it is on an 8.
I will use Ahriman then. And that is denied. What can you say?
It's just obtuse. Right, and we'll go over to this Dread Knight,
Okay.
and he's going to try and smite your
Hellturkey.
Helldrake.
Yeah.
Helldrake, yeah. 7, 8. So that's what about?
That's a fail, I
5,
think.
6, 7, 8, 9. I need a 9 now, yeah. So it's a
Excellent.
fail. And I'll go with this one for needing on a
The
10.
one right at the back.
Yeah. I forgot to finish my Grandmaster, but that's my fault. So.
We'll come back to it. That's a fail again, I think.
Yeah.
Is this a 9?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 10 this time, yes,
Yeah.
that's a fail. If we go back to the Grandmaster, should have finished before, but we got excited about this.
We got excited.
So he's got his Armoured Resilience as well to cast, which is cast on a 9.
Okay. How many have I denied with Ahriman?
3.
Yeah.
Oh, Armand. Oh, maybe 2.
Let's roll it. If it.
I'll let you off it, we've not checked.
Well, there's these guys here as well.
yeah,
There's
you're
these
fine,
guys here.
yeah.
I've got one. Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
What is this?
Yeah,
What is
just,
it? A 10?
just move on.
Yep, okay.
Move on.
So, how do you feel that psychic phase went for the Grey Knights? Just as bad as mine. Yeah?
No, you just failed to cast.
Yeah.
I was casting, you're just being rude.
Okay.
Rude.
So we move on to your shooting.
Yeah.
Okay. So shooting for the Grey Knights turn 2. So who's the shooting starting with?
Right. Starting with the Grandmaster and Dread Knight. I'm going to shoot your Rubric Marines here.
Okay.
So we'll start off with the heavy side cannon. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s again.
Okay.
1 reroll. So they all hit. Strength 7, so 3s to wound.
Yes.
So that's 4 wounds.
Okay.
And they are double damage and they're -1.
Okay. So 4 ups. And that is 2 through.
2 through. Oh, dropping the dice.
What's the damage on that?
2.
Doesn't matter, it kills 2.
Yeah.
It kills 2.
Then we'll go with the Gatling Silencer
Okay.
for 12 shots. And 2 rerolling 1s again.
Okay.
So they all hit. They're only strength 4, so 4's to wound. Oh dear,
Yeah, oh dear. You can see a couple.
that's 4. No modifier, but they are 3 damage each.
I saved them all.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you believe
yeah,
that?
Come on, let's get the next shit.
Okay, so who's next?
This Nemesis Dread Knight, shooting his flamers out of range, but his heavy incinerator I should say, but his heavy side cannon's going into those as well. So 6 shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Alright.
There's 2 2s.
Sure is.
Right, so 4 hits, strength 7, so 3s to wound. 2 wounds at -1.
Okay, forced to save. That's 1 fail. So 1's dead. So, the Terminators are shooting the rubrics?
Yes. So 8 shots,
Okay.
hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s.
Okay.
3 of them. It is only damage 1, so you will get 2+ saves against those 3.
Oh, 3 saves. 2+. I managed to fail one.
Did you not roll that against the building?
Okay, and who's next?
5 Terminators in the building here. Rapid fire in there as well.
Okay.
So take out they get 3 roll 1s actually, because I did ensure they were in range of that Grandmaster.
Okay.
1 more hit.
That's a lot of hits.
4s to wound. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 2+ saves.
Okay.
Come on.
I've got 4 in my hand, so I'll make 4. What was the save?
7, so 3 more. 2+. So
Failed 1 so far. Just
Yeah.
a 1.
yeah,
So
just roll 3
another 1
6s to
down.
rub it in. Yeah.
Okay. Up next, the Grandmaster Dread Knight is going to shoot Magnus.
Yes. 5s to hit and come back because he's so wounded. There's 3 hits with the heavy side cannon. Strength 7, so 4s to wound.
Okay.
1 wound.
Just a 1.
-1. But
So 3. Only fails.
so 2 damage.
Yeah, okay. Yep. I'll mark that off.
And the Gatling Silencer
Okay. Continue.
gets 4 hits.
Okay.
Needs 5s to wound. 1 wound, no modifier.
Okay.
Oh, D3 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
The 3.
Okay.
He's taken 5 wounds.
5 wounds. Okay, so the Terminators, there's 8 of them hiding in the building, and they're going to be shooting the Force Fiend.
Yes. So 4 shots each for the rapid fire.
Okay.
And hit on 3s, rerolling 1s for the Grandmaster. Well, that's a contest.
Big spread there.
Yes.
So I count them, we'll come back.
Yeah, well, I've got rerolls first. We'll get
Okay.
those rerolled, then we'll count them up. There we go.
Very good. Okay, so that was 25 hits. You can hear the dice. Here we go.
5s to wound.
Doesn't look as good. That looks pretty.
That's got up. This is the winning dice. This one. This is the winning dice.
Unfortunate.
4 wounds.
Okay.
5. I can't count. 5 wounds. No modifier.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I think I failed 2.
2.
What's the damage?
1.
So he's still alive on 5 wounds.
Yeah.
The Dread Knight at the back of the table is going to be shooting at the rubrics.
Yep. So we'll start off with the heavy side cannon.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. 4 hits. Strength 7, so wounding on 3s. 4 wounds at -1. And
Okay.
then double damage, so
Get some dice here. Okay. 2 die.
and D6 shots from the heavy incinerator. 3, so 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
Two
-1 and they are double damage.
Okay.
1 more.
1. So 3 die in total. Okay, Nemesis Dread Knight into Ahriman.
Yes, heavy side cannon first. On 2 wounds, so in combat it's 6s to hit. That's 2 hits.
Very good.
Strength 7, so 3s to wound. 2 wounds at -1. That will not bother him.
Hopefully. Oh my god. What's the damage?
4 damage.
I'll reroll 1 of them. And that's not a save. So he takes 2 damage?
2 damage.
2 damage. You got any more guns on him?
Did you not reroll the Magnus already? No. No, okay, I'll let you off for that.
No, I took the damage on Magnus.
Yeah, okay.
Staying in the same
Yes.
shooting.
D6 shots from the heavy incinerator. Oh!
1.
And that's not wounded.
Not wounded. Very good. Okay, last up is the Venerable Dreadnought. And who's he shooting?
The last of the rubrics over here.
So try and wipe the rubrics.
Well, even if I can kill 2 would be perfect. 2 would be. I can stop stealing my dice. 1,000 Suns are magpies. Right. So, twin last cannon. Hitting on 2s. 2 hits. Strength 9. Wounded on 2s. 2 wounds. -3.
Yep. So we're 5 up. And 2 die.
And crack missile. Hits, please fail to wound. Oh, that's a shame, I'll not reroll that.
Okay.
Okay.
So charge phase for the Grey Knights.
Yes. This Dread Knight here is going to come and get himself some Christmas turkey.
Okay.
So he's going to come over the pipes.
Yep.
Yes, 8.
Sure is.
So he just gets over there and we'll have to lift
Him under the wing.
the tip.
If he doesn't fit, we'll just say that he's in there.
Yeah, we don't want to break the figures.
We know he's in.
So he's in there.
Okay.
And in the middle, Grand Master is going into Magnus.
Okay.
Oh, he's
What's on
keen.
11? He's in.
He's keen. And the other Dread Knight's going to edge himself in there as well.
He sure is.
Smites don't work, try fists.
Well, smites don't work in this game.
Yeah, that's for sure. And this unit here,
Yep.
going to try and charge round the back of
sure
this sorcerer.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what they've done is they've got onto the objective. And they're assuming they can kill the sorcerer.
Oh, yeah, well, that's a big assumption. Got one more charge to go.
Okay.
And it's going to be these Terminators here.
Okay.
I think Magnus is in trouble, so we're going to try and take Ahriman on.
Go for it.
Now I get a reroll because I'm within 6 of the Grand Master with first to the fray.
That's a fail, I think. Yep. Yeah. That's the same number.
It's no, I'm within. It's got to be within 4. You tell me that's a thing. Maybe I can come through the building.
Yeah, there's no way you're in 4, but we'll measure it. Okay, so we've done some measuring and 4 inches did get them in, just. So we will move on to the fight phase.
Yes.
Fight phase for the Grey Knights, starting with the Nemesis Dreadnought.
Yes, you've no command points,
Dread
so I'm
Knight.
just going to... Dreadnought, yeah. No command points, so I'm just going to take it in this order. So this Dread Knight is going to attack the Hill Turkey. 4 attacks base, 1 for charging, he's got 2 fists, so that's 6 attacks.
Okay.
10 on 3s. And that's 4 hits. Strength 12, so wounded on 3s.
Okay.
3 wounds, at -3.
So it needs 5 up save, which we make none.
So D3 each.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 7 wounds.
Okay. Okay, so staying in the same area, the next Nemesis Dread Knight is going to be hitting the Hill Drake. I forgot to mention that all the Demon Engines did heal at the start of my turn. That's why he's now down to 3 wounds instead of 2.
Yeah, so down to 2 wounds on my Dread Knight, so he's only got 2 attacks, but +1 for the fists.
Okay.
So he'll be hitting on 3s and wounded on 3s again.
Okay.
2 hits. Only 1 wound. Oh, I get to reroll 1s against demons.
Okay.
I'm forgetting that as well. 2 wounds.
Okay. Same minus.
Yes.
So I need 5 up and vulnerable saves. I make 1.
Oh, D3 damage.
Okay.
Oh, it's
He
a big
dies.
3.
Does he explode? He does not.
Goes out with a whimper.
Okay, so the Terminator's into the back of Ahriman.
We're not too proud to hit a demon lover in the back.
Okay.
So that's 22 attacks,
Alright, okay.
3s to hit.
Right. We'll check that. You want to reroll and then we'll come back?
I have no rerolls, nobody's close enough.
Let's come back and see how many that is. So that was 13 hits into Ahriman.
Okay, and strength 6, toughness 4,
Yes.
so 3s to wound.
3 to wound.
Rerolling 1s because you're a demon.
Okay.
You're not, I'm just joking.
2 over there.
Should be. 2, 4, 6, 7.
Okay.
It's -1, but you've got your invulnerable.
Get 7 dice. Okay. He fails. Oh, there's one called.
3, so 1.
Okay.
So D3 each. For 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds.
So I think that is him dead.
Yes.
Okay, Grand Master is going into Magnus.
Yeah, the Grand Master's rushing in to protect his colleague that Magnus is quite so rudely attacked. So hitting on 2s, 6 attacks charging. Rerolling 1s for himself. So all hit. Strength 10, so 3s to wound. And I'll get to reroll 1s because you're a demon. 2 2s.
Yeah.
So I'll get that reroll. 4. Do I want to force Magnus to take another? I'm going to use a command point.
Okay.
Yeah. So 5.
5 saves.
5 invulnerable saves.
3 plus invulnerables.
Ooh.
I failed 3 and I don't have any CP. So
3d6 damage. For 15 damage.
he's dead.
Magnus is down.
He's dead. That could be the game right there. Okay.
Yes, so that was a shock. It's the best roll of the game.
That was a pretty good damage roll. I had no CP left to try and save him. So.
So we've got 5 attacks coming in on your sorcerer here.
Yep.
From the Terminators. Hit on 3s. And still only wounded on 4s.
Okay.
1 wound. At -3.
Okay. Okay, so I just need to make this 5 up, which I do not.
-3, 6 up. But yeah.
He's got a 5 up invulnerable.
Oh, sorry, okay.
But anyway, he feels it anyway. So
he's dead.
he is dead. Well,
I feel pretty bad.
I think he just won the game with that roll.
Yeah, but nothing's happened all game. We've rolled terrible, done nothing, and then
Epic.
the Dread Knights did what the Dread Knights were designed to do.
Yes.
Kill demons.
And Magnus
demons.
is so much points. He just takes up
Yeah,
so much in the army. When you lose him, it's bad.
yeah. But let's go work out the points for the end of the turn
Yep.
and see where we are.
Don't have a lot left, so let's see how it goes. End of turn 2 for the Grey Knights. Want to summarise your points?
Yeah, I'm on a total of 24 points now.
Okay.
So I've got 5 points at the start of the turn for holding my priority objective. I
Yep.
got another 3 points at the end of turn for holding it.
Yes.
And I've got 2 points for killing Magnus,
Yep.
2 points for killing Eldrake,
Yep.
so 4 points. And I also got engage on all fronts.
Yep.
I'm in 3 quarters, so that was another 2 points.
Okay. So you're on 24.
Yes.
Moving on to
15.
yeah. Yeah. Moving on to turn 3 for
Thousand
Thousand
Suns.
Suns.
And so we're on after the movement phase for Thousand Suns turn 3. I'm concentrating on the battlefield because I don't know if the camera can handle the sight that is Paul's disappointment.
Yes. We had a quick chat. We almost called it after that, to be honest. But with some miracle rolling, which I've not had all game, I might be able to do something. So let's see what happens. Movement wise, at the start of the command phase, I got 1 CP back. And what I've done is I've moved the rubrics from here to here. They're going to try and teleport over here, over to the 2 Terminators that are on the road.
I'm going to try and come over here.
I'm going to try and end on the objective, but they're probably going to shoot backwards into this Dread. Or possibly over here, we're not sure yet. These guys have moved forward to hold this, presuming they live for the next turn.
Yeah.
And they're going to be backup shots to kill this guy.
Yes.
The Force Fiend, who's got a dice on, Force Fiend, has moved forward. He's going to put all the shots into this Dread Knight.
You got a wound back at the start of the turn?
He did, in this Dread Knight.
Yes.
In an attempt to take them both down, get some points for bringing it down, and he's moved forward, so if he has to charge, and it'll be a little bit suicidal, but if he has to charge, he's going to go in there.
Okay.
That's all I've got.
Right, let's go on and see what the psychic phase brings. Okay, so back in the psychic phase, and we've got 2 icons of flame to go. So
We'll start with this one over here.
this one over here.
So on a 6, he's going to win this. Nope.
Nope. And
And this one over here, there'll be probably the Terminators.
Terminators. Oops.
Nope.
Nope.
Very good.
Okay, so
We'll stay with these guys.
Okay.
Using their Cult of Duplicity special
Alright.
Warp Charge 7 spell. And it fails.
oh dear.
So that'll be that. These guys are going to use Smite. And that fails too.
Oh dear.
It's not going well.
Try not to laugh, sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, so that's the end of another great psychic phase. So on to the shooting phase, and we're looking for Paul. 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 Oh, Paul seems to have left. Okay. That could go down in the history books. Okay, so we've encouraged Paul and told him that if he comes back, he's still got a chance of winning this game. So
Give me money.
So now we're going to the shooting. It
Okay.
can only get better.
All these guys are shooting this.
Okay, shoot. Oh,
Let's go for it.
poor Grandmaster.
They're hitting on 3s and wounding on 5s.
Yes.
They're getting no rerolls.
Look at that roll.
Where's this roll been all game? Okay. We need that again, but.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
that's
2,
not bad.
3.
3, okay. Minus 2 though.
Yeah.
So 2 up save for goes to 4 up save or 4 up invulnerable either way. And I saved them all.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course. Very good.
Yes.
Okay, let me just
Next.
count the next one and I'll come back.
Okay, so on to the next unit of rubrics.
Yep, so these guys are going to shoot all their shots in here. They're within half range, so.
The 2 wound.
Yeah. We've got a lot of shots coming in here.
Oh dear.
Not as good as the first one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Another one.
Alright. He's helping a wee bit. Wounded on 5s. That's 2 saves, please.
That's enough. That's enough.
Yep. Minus
4
2.
up saves. Oh, and he dies.
You do have.
Do I really want to upset him with a CP?
There's not going to chase him.
Yeah, let's go for it. Just a last CP away. Oh, he
Very
still
good.
dies. It doesn't blow up though.
Okay, so on to the Forge Fiend. I'm going to play Demon Forge Stratagem, so he can reroll all hits and wounds.
Yeah.
He's going to split fire. He's going to put his ectoplasmic cannon into this unit,
Yes.
and one of the Hades autocannons into this unit.
Yes.
He's going to put the other Hades autocannon into the 2 Terminators.
Getting brave here.
So we'll start with the 2 Terminators. So it's 4 shots. He's rerolling everything, so he's probably hit on 5s just now. I need to check that.
Is yes.
Probably need to check that. Oh well, that'll be that. Wounding on, I don't know, 3s maybe.
3's a wound. It'll be 2s, but yeah. So minus 1, so a 3 up save. Oh,
Cock.
just a dice. Cock. One of the dice. Yeah, so it kills 1 Terminator.
Excellent.
I'll take that off in a minute. And
Moving on, just going to the next weapon.
Yes.
This guy. He's rerolling all hits, remember?
yeah,
Still only 1 hit, I think.
yes, that'll be a 3 to wound.
That is a wound.
And
Do that first and then I'll do the last weapon.
save, 3 up. Oh, we're not doing very well, so that'll be him dead.
That's him dead. I don't have to do it next one.
Okay. Okay, and that's the end of the shooting phase, so charge phase. Do you have anything you want to be doing, Bob?
Yep, so that didn't go to plan at all. So,
You did quite well though.
yeah, we're just going to have to go for it. The rubrics are going to charge in here.
You're trying to take this objective off me.
Well, yeah, we just need to try and contest it in any way.
Okay. Right, so
That's it. So, they can't fail. 4, so that will get them.
you want to get as many around it as you can to stop me claiming it?
We'll measure it off camera.
Okay. Okay, so let's start off this mighty combat.
Yep, starting with the regular rubric Marines. So they're getting +1 attack because they charged.
Yes.
And they are hitting on 3s. Just the 2 misses. Not bad.
Yes.
And they'll be wounding on 4s.
Yes.
2, 3. Just 3.
So 3 2 up saves.
Yep.
You come in again. 1 wound gets through.
Okay. And then the sorcerer, or the aspiring sorcerer.
Yes.
3 hits.
Wound on 3s.
That is 2 wounds.
Minus 1, so 3 up saves. Both saved.
Yay, brilliant.
So I'll just attack back now with the Grey Knights.
Okay.
I can't get all these dice in my hand, so I'll just roll them in 2 batches. There's the first attack. Hit on 3s. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll pick those out. Okay, so that was 15 hits, and this will be the wounds. Strength 6, so 3's to wound. So how many is that there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. And minus 1.
Okay.
So 4 up saves.
Okay. How many damages again?
D3.
Alright. That's not terrible.
That's terrible.
So 3, 4. 4 die.
4 die.
Okay.
So that would just be a morale check for them, because that would be the end of turn.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh.
So another one's dead.
Yep.
So that's what? They lost 4, 1 lost 5, 2 left. So 1s and 2s that run away?
Okay.
No, 2 left.
Okay.
Okay, we'll summarise
Get
this
them
up.
away.
And as the battle rages on over this burning, breaking world, it's time to hear from the Thousand Sons Grand Overlord. What's your views about that, Paul?
Yeah, we had a plan to try and keep the game going and it just didn't happen. At the moment,
Paul's trying to make you feel seasick here.
Yeah.
Just
What's the points at the moment? 24 to my 22.
24 to your 22. And I'm about to score 15 primary.
Yeah, he's going to get 15 on the start of his turn 3.
Plus a lot more.
Plus he's probably going to table me.
Yeah.
He most likely will table me, so I think we'll call it there and just review how that went.
What?
Right.
That was a terrible game.
That was a terrible game.
Okay. Paul's lost for words.
Yeah. The psychic armies
They
had very little psychic powers.
were both terrible.
I had 13 psychic powers.
Yeah.
I cast what? I must have cast maybe 6 in 2 turns. Maybe.
I cast quite a lot, you just denied them all.
True.
So,
But I think,
victory for Titan.
yeah.
Magnus is banished back to what once. When are you going to get the message? When are you going to get the message
Well, he keeps
that
coming
you're
back.
not wanted?
He keeps coming
You're
back.
not wanted, Magnus. Go away. It's,
He's a lot of points for what he is. I mean, he's a nice model,
yeah.
but like all large Titanic characters and models, they
Struggle.
they just get shot off the board or they get
Your first turn, you had him at -1 to hit
yep.
and
plus
3+
one save.
invulnerable. Was it worth even? Well, it's my shooting show anyway. It wasn't great against the targets I did pick, but I just thought it'd be better trying to kill off something rather than wasting them on him. And to be honest, it would have been a waste because he came forward in suicide. It was-
I couldn't backline that all game. I felt like you had to do something.
I think another turn would have helped you.
Yeah.
Because once my Nemesis Dread Knights had teleported up to here, they were then foot slogging from there on. If you pull back,
Mm-hmm.
the combat would not have happened for another turn, would have given you another turn where your shooting superiority would have
But
maybe changed, but
You
then
had-
you'd have lost primaries and
you had board control, so
Yeah.
I had to
you
try
had
and
to do
take.
something.
At that point, I had one objective. I had to try and take.
It's the problem
One or
with most
two.
armies that struggle with combat.
Yeah.
It's the same problem with Tau have. It's trying to maintain the board control. You can get people off of objectives, but it's trying to take them yourself whilst doing so. It's hard.
Yeah. I think the Scarab Occult Terminators that I've got built, but I didn't have painted in time, would have helped. As well as maybe some blobs of Zangors to
Zangors,
just to stand there. And,
yeah. What would you have replaced for the Zangor stuff?
I think I would have taken smaller rubric squads. Squads of 10.
Because the one thing I did have was good anti-horde fireball,
Mm.
but it wasn't very good against
Yeah.
what you brought.
Yeah.
And that's the Green Knights' problem, is they don't get a lot of anti-tank or rely on combat for that. I didn't even get my tides the way I wanted them. Didn't get into anything because I was hoping to get my bolters up to double damage and therefore reduce your save to and your 5 to save you were getting at that point and just annihilate nothing then, right?
Yeah.
Once one turn went wrong, it was just a back foot, and for a game where nothing happened for a long time, just over the course of one phase,
Yep.
it just changed
Yeah.
everything.
You did all that damage to Magnus. I couldn't re-roll anything because I had no command points left. So
Saw another Dread Knight to fight him as well. So
yeah, so he was going to die that turn because he didn't do any damage at all smite wise. And if he did, that Dread Knight would have died. I think he would have died in the combat phase to his damage.
probably. I think
Yeah.
it was a pretty rough game for the
I don't-
Thousand Sons, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, this was my first time playing them. I struggled to get them painted in time for today. But I think I wouldn't call that a competitive Thousand Sons list. I don't think you could take Magnus in a competitive list.
I would
Maybe.
also argue the Grey Knights were
Yeah.
nowhere near competitive, but I like the Dread Knights and I like the way they can play, but more Terminators is unfortunately the best answer. Terminators are very good.
Yeah.
And if I get 3 wins on them, I'm never letting go of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're going to be getting set up for our next battle report coming, and it's going to be myself against Tam, who we've not met yet, and Tam's bringing his Necrons.
Yep.
So I'm thinking of putting out Ultramarines with Sisters of Battle to recreate the Indomitus launch movie. It'll weaken me quite a bit. Ultramarines, I can never call them weak.
That'll be cool.
It'll be a
It'll
nice
look
thematic fight.
It'll
It'll
look good.
be interesting to see what happens and gets the sisters onto the channel as well. Not got full force painted yet, so working on that hard.
Yeah.
So looking forward to it next time. Remember, subscribe.
Yep.
Leave any comments you can. I would love to see the comments on what you think the funniest dice roll in that battle was, because there's a lot to choose from. A lot of bad dice rolls in there.
Yes.
We had to actually pick Paul up off the floor. At one point he was crawling about on the floor trying to escape.
Yes, dice may have been thrown onto the floor.
Yeah. But it was good fun. Not a great, unfortunately, first outing for Magnus. But you're a demon, you can come back.
Yeah.
So
We will try again with
he'll be back on the channel.
a new list
Yes.
for the Thousand Suns.
I'll give you a chance and put this Storm Raven out.
You're assuming it's going to be Grey Knights, but yeah.
Oh, well, of course it's great.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.